Hi guys, so working on the Opel again, and so last time whenever I made the Polaris will start video, Polaris over there. Anyways, we got working on Opel, but we got the exhaust off of it, and as I said in my rubber carburetor video, got a header for it, and the header's in the other barn. But yes, this is what I took off of it. We got it off of there. We broke off every single bolt to hook up the head pipe to the manifold. Broke off every single one. This thing has a bunch of like exhaust leaks. Something with basically the head pipe's not that great. A bunch of little holes. And here's the muffler that was on. Its aftermarket. It's Grand, I'm pretty sure. I think that's what it says. C-R-O-G. Grand. I think it's G-R-A-N-D maybe. Exhaust Systems Inc. 403 muffler. As you guys can tell, listen to this. Beautiful. Wonderful noises. So yeah, it's top muffler, I'm pretty sure it's junk. But we're going to keep it just in case. And then the tailpipe section that we took off. Here, I'm going to bring this along with me so I don't forget about this. This is for the intake manifold. We're working on that yet. Open up these doors a little bit more. Go. Here's the tailpipe section. Oh, the fun time taking that off. But here's the tips and stuff. We're going to have to keep this piece of metal to blow it up. But yeah, tips aren't that bad. We're going to keep all this stuff just in case. There's my new tips I got for it. Are bolt on. I mean, they look okay. I'll see. And then so we have no exhaust on it or anything. We have the carburetor off it. Well, we're cleaning up my grandpa's finishing cleaning up the intake manifold on it right now. We're making it prettier and stuff. And then, as you guys saw in the snowmobile video, here's the glass packs. We're going to use this one. We don't know if we're going to need this little angle piece for the header, because the header kind of goes down a little bit, so we might need some of this. This is 2 1/4 pipe, though, into a glass pack. And then after that, we're going to put 2-inch exhaust over the axle and out into those tailpipes, we think. And then we might make an expansion tube, which is going to be a 3-inch expansion, and the tailpipes are going to come out of that. My grandpa said that'll give us equal flow, and it'll sound better. So we're probably using this one. That one's for another project. And then we might flush transmission fluid, and we need to put the rear brake hose clips on it yet. We haven't done that yet. There's a mini bike that's another project we're working on. Oh. Don't worry, it's not a gas leak. That's just a air hose that's not turned off. Voila, this is the V8 that you guys heard in the video. That I posted like literally a week ago or whatever. It's a V8 60 Ford, flathead V8 60. Runs awesome. This is a kit car body for a Volkswagen. My grandpa cut it down to fit an American Austin chassis. That's what it's on right now. Has custom front rims on it that he made for it. This is a Bantam transmission they had extra laying around. We might bolt up to the V8. But we don't know how this is going to work. That's an MG midget seat. We don't know if this will work or not. So we have no leg room. So let us know if we should do this or not. There's another engine for a mini bike maybe. But that looks pretty cool. Let us know if we should continue on that. And here's the header. Here's the new gasket for it. Or we made a gasket for it. And this bolts up to that 2 1/4 pipe for the glass pack. But see how it's that sort of an angle? Like that's straight. It goes down. So we're going to have to do something there. And I'll be back with you guys when we get done with it. Okay guys, so we're working on the Opel GT. This will probably be the second clip of this video, because I made another video about how we have the exhaust off of it right now. As you guys can see. It's probably a separate video from the exhaust. Anyways, we're changing that's the exhaust right there. We're doing the transmission right now. We got the O-ring for the dipstick, because that's why the transmission was leaking, because the O-ring on the dipstick was bad. Which I don't know where that is somewhere. And we got a new gasket for the transmission and the filter. It's an automatic transmission. And then it's draining right now. The oil is. There we go. As you guys probably cannot see that, but yeah. It's draining the oil. My hands are all messy, so I'm using my left hand to film. And the GoPro. There's the header. As you guys can see it right there. I don't have the carburetor bolted up yet. Yep, there's the header on there. We got the header on there. That was a nightmare. But we got that on there. And so guys, so we did a lot lately. Just after lunch now. And light. Here's the transmission. We got the new filter in it. Here's the header. As you guys can see, transmission looks beautiful. And then dipstick tubes right there. We finally bent it good so it sits in there nice. And now we have to basically just put the O-ring on there and the silicone. Then we'll be set and put the carburetor back on it. We'll be done. And then that's probably all we'll do today. I have to put the O-ring and the silicone back on now. I'll show you guys what we did after that. This is with the Opel straight pipes, guys. Just the header, nothing else. We have it straight piped. At 30-degree weather, it's running really good. It's loud, holy crap. Throttle response is awesome. The throttle response is awesome, Grandpa. This thing goes rum, rum, rum. It's just crazy. Sounds like a demolition derby car. It's hilarious. But it's running pretty good. It's missing a little bit, it sounds like. I think it sounds mean. Holy crap. Sounds mean. Jeez. Y'all smoke out. Putting the Glasspack on it next, that's right there. So next step, we got the transmission fluid in and stuff, so see if it's warmed up or not. I'm still surprised it started in 30-degree weather. It's crazy. It's starting to warm up. That thing's insane, guys. Holy crap. That's like the loudest car ever. Wow. Well, that proves how we put it all together right, I guess. Is that a camera? Yeah. Okay, guys, so we got the Glasspack on. There's the Glasspack. We got everything on, welded it all up. Hear what it sounds like here. Swoop it a little bit. Okay. Are you gonna drive it? That thing's smoking like crazy. Let's see it, let's see it. There you go, guys, that's the thing. Put the Glasspack on it, and yeah. Okay, guys, so as you guys heard, the straight pipe and the Glasspack muffler on here. It's really nice. We need more transmission fluid though, so can't drive it yet. It did snow this morning. And anyways, crap. Okay. Yep. So where's the light at? The light is right here. Trouble light. It's getting dark out here. It's almost 5 o'clock. Oh, okay. You guys can see my perfect welds. No. I actually did some pretty nice welds. I'm really proud of myself. As you guys can see, those pretty welds. Anyways, yeah, I did those. I'm pretty proud of myself. This is like my 3rd time welding, and it really hit me today. My grandpa really told me how it works. We just have that in there, no muffler leaks, because that right there is basically how it is. And then back here, some more. We got that. This is actually from a Jeep. This Glasspack, and that it's still 2 1/4 pipe, and back there will be 2-inch, but that, and I'm pretty sure that is from a Jeep. There's 2 Glasspacks on that Jeep, I guess. This is one of them. Then we have a clamp on there, and it's gonna be hot. It doesn't wiggle at all. It's rock solid. It's a transmission, automatic transmission, cross member. But yeah, so we're designing a rear tailpipe, and as you guys know that have been following my channel and this thing, we have some tips for it, blacked out tips. You go find them over here. Well, I got a rubber carburetor on it too, so that's nice. You got 2 of these babies. They're resonated. Got 2 of these babies. One's in the other barn. My grandpa's messing with it. And then we might put a mini Glasspack back there. My grandpa had off his Triumph Spitfire. It's like a resonator. We're gonna cut that open and make it. This thing's pretty loud. I like it, but it's a little bit too loud. So we're gonna quiet it down. Maybe tone it a little different. We'll see what happens. And yeah, so that's about it. We have some pipes somewhere. Where did I put that? There's one. My grandpa put another one somewhere else. It's like a combine intake or something like that. And there we have another piece. We're gonna have to bend it a little more. My grandpa doesn't have a bender, so we're gonna have to try to do that by ourselves. But it runs. I'm glad it runs. It runs in 30 degrees. I'm 2 pairs of pants on, 2 sweatshirts underneath this, a coat, and it snowed, as you guys can tell earlier today. But it's getting darker out. But yeah, I'm so glad. It never run this good, guys. I never checked on transmission. Start up, room. I mean, it just ran perfect. And I was noting one weird thing. There was a tachometer. We're gonna turn it off or the key off. It went to 500 RPM, then went off. It doesn't work. The tachometer does not work. So I don't know what that's about, guys. But yeah. Stay updated for more videos on this thing. Oh yeah, we also got the transmission. We got the filter changed and a new gasket on it. That's why we're putting new transmission fluid in it. And we need more transmission fluid, so we'll have to get that sometime. But we're gonna have to do that, and then I can probably drive it this spring, hopefully, and work on wiring. Yeah, so that's basically the only major thing we want to do this thing so far. We're basically caught up without the tailpipes. We need tailpipes yet. That's the old exhaust. You guys can tell. So little snowmobile weather, yay! My snowmobile's ready. I mean, we fired up yesterday. It fired like 3 poles. It fired right up, so that's good. My snowmobile's running good. Check out that video, that revival video of us getting it running. So check out that video too. Yeah, this thing runs awesome. It's like the best car ever. So yeah, so stay tuned for more wonderful episodes in this thing, my baby. And working on other junk. Working on the MX100, we got a piston for that. And yeah, so thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.